Okay, hi, my name is Cambri Hill, and this is my persuasive speech for public speaking. And today I would like to talk about gifted students. A lot of us have different views and opinions on what exactly this word means, so I'd like to provide a definition for you. According to the National Association for Gifted Children, gifted and talented, when used with respect to students, children, or youth, means that students, children, or youth who give evidence of high achievement capability in such areas as intellectual, creative, artistic, or leadership capacity, or in specific academic fields, and who need services or activities not ordinarily provided by the school in order to fully develop those capabilities. Close quote. So I'd like to share a little story about a little boy, and for this story we'll change his name to Robert. Once Robert got to kindergarten, his teacher noticed that he was unlike any student that she had ever taught inside of her classroom. The teacher eagerly began to teach Robert at the pace that he was most comfortable with, and felt that at the end of the school year things went very well. However, Robert did not feel the same way. Robert told his mother, "School just takes up so much of my time." As Robert grew older, he became involved in many drama classes and starred in many productions, all while excelling in his studies in the classroom. Tutors helped teach Robert at a pace that was most comfortable for him, so that he did not have to be involved in a public school. Eventually, Robert graduated from college and is currently very successful. So reading through this story led me to the conclusion that gifted students should be taught outside of public classrooms and implemented into gifted programs. Why? Because that's where they're going to learn the best. That's where they're going to get the education that they want. That's where they are going to excel the most. How do you expect someone who learns quickly to stay involved in school? Many times they don't. Chester E. Finn, a New York Times editor, said that, quote, "Every motivated, high-potential young American deserves a similar opportunity, but the majority of very smart kids lack the wherewithal to enroll in rigorous private schools. They depend on public education to prepare them for life. Yet that system is failing to create enough opportunities for hundreds of thousands of these highly potential girls and boys. Public education's neglect of high-ability students doesn't deny individuals opportunities they deserve. It also imperils the country's future supply of scientists, inventors, and entrepreneurs." Close quote. I'd like to expand more on this by asking the question, why is this even an issue? If a student is gifted, why just not put them into a gifted program? First, public school systems don't catch all of the students who would excel in a gifted program. However, even if a student shows potential, a teacher may not do anything about it because the child may be coming from a poor family. Second, most public schools don't have enough gifted education programs because they don't provide funding for the teachers or the materials necessary. Because many schools are faced with budget crunches and federal pressure, many districts are cutting their advanced classes, as well as art and music, which is where most gifted students are found. Third, many public schools have honors or advanced classes, but they are available to any student that wants to enroll. This does not isolate the gifted students, allowing them to learn at their own pace. It only continues to keep them with the crowd, learning with the pace of the rest of the students. Now I'd like to talk about some statistics. To put this into better perspective for you, widely scattered across the globe are schools that focus solely on high ability, highly motivated students. Some of these schools are Boston Latin, Bronx Science, Cincinnati's Walnut Hills, and Austin's Liberal Arts and Science Academy. In a country with more than 20,000 public schools, only 165 were known as exam schools. This means that they focus just on gifted children. This is not even 1%. 19 states in the United States do not have any program for these students, and some of these are very large states. Almost every single state have far more qualified applicants than they can accommodate, which is why they have very selective admission and turn away thousands of students who could benefit from what these schools have to offer to them. Separating gifted children so that they are receiving the education that they will help them succeed most in life may not seem like a huge issue. However, it's important that the children of today's world receive all the help that they can get in a way that is most beneficial to them. One of the ways this can happen is by creating school systems and programs that will be more individualized to these students. Thank you.